couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dennis Schroeder.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point, Clarkson is in at 2. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, they've got Bruce Brown. Barnes out there with Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Quickly in at the point guard position. We know coaching changes, Doris, are a constant in the NBA, but how long do you think it takes to implement a new system?
I think, Kevin, it depends on the group. How young is your team, or how veteran leadership plays a part in how your season unfolds. But, boy, we've seen some teams flourish immediately after a coaching switch.
Now, here's Sexton. There's a screen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Barnes outside. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Sexton with it. Outside, Markkanen. Now the pass to Hendricks. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And it's the Raptors' ball. About a minute played so far here in the first. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Markkanen. And Poeltl pulls it down. It's Barrett on the wing. Last game, 26 points.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Three-pointer, Markkanen.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Poeltl. Here's Quickly. Utah with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Now, here's Sexton. 2 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Poeltl. Back to Quickly. Now here is Poeltl. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There it finds quickly. The kick out to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So it's the Jazz now after Toronto at the three-pointer. Clarkson outside. In the corner, it's Kessler. Sexton for three, and the Jazz another three.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
The pass to Pirtle. Back to quickly. Kicks to Pirtle. And here is quickly. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now, here's Clarkson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Raptors trail by 4. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Brown outside. Now, here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Pirtle kicks to quickly. Over Sexton. And that one's good. Quickly. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Clarkson. 17 points for him last game against Detroit. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Kessler with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Knocked loose. Hendricks passes to Sexton. Passes it to Markkanen. And the three off target.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's quickly. He has 5. Barnes outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Barnes. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Hendricks. Toronto grabs the miss, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Brown sets a screen for Barrett. The 8-footer. Count it. And that'll tie this game up.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with the reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
The first one falls.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Hendricks, good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here's Barrett. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Back in the 2022 offseason, Doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prizes, Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
And that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Brown. Lowry Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. 4 on the clock. Here's quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Jazz leading by 3. Now Sexton. He kicks it to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. That 3 off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Barnes. Brown's got 5 now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Utah's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Markkanen a screen on Brown. Outside, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Collins checked in for Utah. Utah shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
Boy, there is strength and athleticism to be able to make contested shots. Colin Sexton, he's got both.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly with it. He has 5. Pass to Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Trent's checked in for Barrett, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Brown. The Jazz also changing it up. Abaji's checked in, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Colin Sexton. He's off on the second. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Jazz leading by 4. Collins, a screen on Schroeder. To the wing on the left. Here's Abaji. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
And the pass to Quickly. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Abaji. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Raptors trail by 10. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And the first one at the line is good.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Clarkson against Quickly. Ring shot on the way. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
So a moment now to see the story for Colin Sexton.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Clarkson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Abaji. Beyond the arc. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Trent outside. Pass to Quickly. Boucher with the ball. Now, here's Trent. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 16-6 run. Dunn dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Sinks the triple. Trent's got it back down to single digits for Toronto.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Dunn passes to Clarkson. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Abaji buries it from three-point range. Abaji's got 9. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Quickly. Then for the Jazz, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Walker Kessler. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Clarkson. Schroeder hits them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Down against Schroeder. Right side, Collins. Here's Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Very difficult to contest and cover a guy that's 7 feet and skilled as Markkanen is. Defense makes every effort, but he just turns it into a foul call.
First free throw is good.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Barnes against Markkanen. Here's McDaniels. And again, Toronto no up. Boucher against Olynyk. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. That shot no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Schroeder and Trent are the guards. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now, here's Dunn. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's the pass to Markkanen. Here's Abaji, defended by Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Markkanen's got 8 points. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Here's Schroeder. Screen by McDaniels. The drive by Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from McDaniels. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Markkanen. He scores for only his third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking him climb out of the hole.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Raptors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Trent finds Schroeder. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Offline with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. Markkanen can't get it to go.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Barnes. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. And the Raptors with some changes. R.J. Barrett comes in for McDaniels, and it's Bruce Brown in for Trent. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barrett for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Barrett. Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Barrett, no good. Jazz leading by 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. On deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brown outside. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And Boucher with that nice bucket there inside. Boucher's got his first 2 points. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Sexton against Schroeder. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for John Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Raptors trail by 11. Here's Barrett. He has 6. The kick out to Brown. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Sexton against Schroeder. Collins, a screen on Schroeder. Bobbed up there for Collins. Boucher with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way with the second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Hendricks. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Out left of the wing. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Barnes sends it back. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. And Utah with a change here, too. Kessler's checked in. From deep three-point land. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Poeltl. Schroeder against Sexton. There's a screen by Collins. In the corner, it's Kessler. Three-pointer, Markkanen. No good that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Barrett against Collins. Takes the 13-footer. Tries again. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Poeltl.
This team loves it when Poeltl can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Kessler. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Markkanen a screen on Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Fades back. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Barrett. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Markkanen in the corner. Passes it to Collins. Over Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Scotty Barnes. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
First one falls for him. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Dennis Schroeder. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Pass to Collins. Over Barrett. Nice move. And Poeltl sends it back. Pass to Quickly. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
To the paint. Barrett dishes to Brown. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Daniels, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. The pass to Clarkson. Sexton with a screen on Brown. Outside for Sexton. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Picked away. Clarkson outside. Passes to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Utah has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Collins. Clarkson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. And Toronto has possession. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Sexton against Quickly. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3. McDaniels gone 1 of 4 so far. Hendricks passes to Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Sinks the 3-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
It's Barrett on the wing. Buries it down low. Barrett's got 11. 1:44 left in the first half. Sexton against Quickly. Clarkson, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Jazz lead by 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. Screen by McDaniel. High, arcing shot. Sexton on the wing. Clarkson kicks to Collins. Sexton against Quickly. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Clarkson bounce pass. Sexton kicks to Collins. He dishes it to Clarkson. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebounds.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton against Quickly. Here's Barrett. And again, Toronto no up. Sexton against Quickly. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. He kicks to Clarkson. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. It was a back and forth first half, but you've got the lead. How did you get it?
Nice mix. The first group came out and we had a solid half, bit up a little bit, so I think our bench guys came in and gave us the needed minutes, finished out the half strong, and we got the lead going into the next half. So way to finish out the half for the guys, for sure.
Thanks very much for your time, John. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Toronto has possession. A 2-point game. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. Barrett, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And here's Barrett after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Now Clarkson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen against Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen that right there puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
The Jazz had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Markkanen. And Markkanen drops them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Barnes screen on Sexton. The pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. That shot off. Nice D from Sexton. Jazz leading by 5. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Kessler. Over to the wing, poked away, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that matchup against the Heat, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Jazz leading by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Sexton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
One shot.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Now, here's Barrett. 13 points in the game. Here's Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Sexton on the wing. Quickly covering. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Over Pirtle. Kessler. No good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has. Another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Here's quickly. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Brown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Hendricks. A dish now to Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Over Barrett. Clock at 4. Hendricks can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And the Jazz call time here.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Clarkson outside. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Basket counts. Markkanen's got 17.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Raptors trail by 8. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Sexton against Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Sexton. Quickly, no good from outside. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Here's Kessler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 8. To the inside. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And he hits the first of 3. Dunn, he's checked in for the Jazz. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Dunn outside. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Dunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors, trailing here by 8. On the wing quickly. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
The Raptors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Passes it to Pirtle. Active quickly. Pirtle with the ball. Barnes outside. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dunn looking over the floor. Clarkson against Pirtle. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Raptors trail by 10, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And Utah also making a switch. Collins is checked in. Quickly against Dunn. Here's Barrett. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Quickly against Dunn. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Hendricks. Dishes it to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pirtle's got 9.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Utah leading by 6. Done outside. There's the pick. Kessler passes to Hendricks. For Barrett, trains it from 9 feet away. 10 points for him. The Raptors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Quickly against Dunn. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's deflected. Done against Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Done against Quickly. Hendricks passes to Collins. The pass to Kessler. Inside, Hendricks. Second chance shot. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Brown, no good. Jazz leading by 6. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from the wing. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Quickly. And the Raptors with some changes. Wara checked in, and Trent subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Raptors trail by 5. Trent with it. He's got 5. Here's the teardrop. That one good for 2. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
How about the floater? Folks, a floater's a tough shot, but Gary Trent Jr. makes easy work of it right there.
For Utah, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Schroeder against Dunn. Abaji, the pass to Collins. In the corner, it's Clarkson, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Olynyk in the corner. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Passes it to Quickly. Schroeder against Dunn. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Utah leading by 3. You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And here's Trent. He's got 7. To the middle. Collins against Boucher. Trent kicks to Boucher. Good on the triple. Boucher's got his second basket.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Collins. Here's Abaji. Clarkson looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. On deep, Collins drills it from outside. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Schroeder missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. McDaniels comes in for Quickly. And Utah also making a switch. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Clarkson. And so he hits both. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Barnes finds Trent. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barnes hits them both. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Dunn right side. And stolen by Barnes. It'll count. He's off on that one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jazz leading by 5. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. Barnes out there with Jalen McDaniels. And it's Boucher in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Raptor shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Trent outside. Pass to McDaniels from past the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. Done outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Trent with it. He's picked up by Collins. Barnes outside. Now here's Trent. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. That shot missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Dunn against Schroeder. Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Trent outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz leading by 9. Dunn outside. He dishes it to Markkanen. Over Barnes. Another miss by Utah. Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. McDaniels passes to Boucher. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Shot by Collins, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Trent gets the bucket.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Now, here's Dunn. Out to the right wing. Markkanen dishes to Olynyk. Shoots a fader. That one drops for him. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
Barnes outside. Trent outside. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Abaji. Defended by Trent. And that one's good, Abaji.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Raptors trail by 11. Barnes outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Abaji. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
They grabbed their own miss. Passes it to McDaniels. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Schroeder against Dunn. Pass to Collins. Out to the right wing. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Schroeder outside. Barnes left side. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes got that big body. Just hang around the cup and create something.
Here's Dunn. Outside, Markkanen. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Trent.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Schroeder. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Olynyk in the corner. Fires from deep. Another miss by Utah. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Barrett comes in for McDaniels. Brown is checked in for Gary Trent. And quickly in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. 9-point game. To the inside. Here's Poeltl. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Dixon up top. He's covered by Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Barrett finds Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Jazz call time here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Toronto.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Poeltl. Back to quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. That's tipped. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Barrett. Brown sets a screen for Barrett. Tries from 10. It's deflected. Sexton on the wing. Quickly covering. That one goes. Count it.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Oh, Barrett. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Clarkson with young legs bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barrett. And there's the feed to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Toronto shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Barnes against Markkanen. Barnes outside, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That will be foul number 5 on him. Hurdle with a screen on Sexton. 6 to shoot. Hurdle kicks to Quickly. It's stolen.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Sexton for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Screen by Pirtle. To the paint. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Utah with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Quickly. A rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. For 3. They get it back. Here's Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Knocked away. And he gets it to go. Markkanen's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now here's Barnes. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Brown with a screen on Sexton. Quickly. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. 13-point lead. Schroeder against George. To the right side. Here's Abaji. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Utah. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And the Jazz with possession here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Collins. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Colin, congratulations. How did you get that win tonight?
Entire team effort tonight. I felt like we got out here and we just knew what we had to do. We knew that it was going to back-to-back, so we knew we had to push the ball, make sure that we share the ball tonight and make them run around a little bit just because they was on the back-to-back.
Well, you look like the fresher bunch for sure down the stretch, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.